Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I've recently watched the new Dragon Ball Super movie, Superhero, and here's my review. So, in the movie, we basically get to see Gohan if he was the main character in Dragon Ball. Because, in the Buu saga, Gohan kind of becomes the main character for a couple of episodes, and then Goku just comes back, and it's pretty much Goku show again. Let's see here. I mean, the movie was cool. Gohan, he gets his flowers in this film, but I mean, it was really it was. I'm not gonna say it was a Piccolo movie, but Piccolo really shines. Like Piccolo, he does a lot in the film. I really see why Piccolo is a lot of people's favorite character. Uh, I was a big Gohan fan for a long time, but I might have to become a Piccolo fan. I might be Team Piccolo now, to be honest. Yeah, before I go any further, there's gonna be spoilers in this movie, in this video. Before I go any further, there's gonna be spoilers in this video. So if you're cool with spoilers, then let's go. Piccolo, man, like I said, he's the MVP of this movie. Dragon Ball has been sleeping on him since like the Cell Saga. It's probably the last time Piccolo fought like a main villain, and he put up a fight. Like, because nowadays Piccolo won't be doing nothing. Did he even fight Boo? Did he fight Majin Buu? I'm pretty sure. And the Tournament of Power, they played with him. He got kicked out by a little ant or something like that. But yeah, Piccolo took care of everything in this movie. He was like Pan's. He was kind of like Pan's dad. People always making jokes about Goku, but he was Pan's dad in this film. He was a spy infiltrating the Red Ribbon Army, and he was like Gohan's life coach, as always. Because Gohan, I don't know what's going on with him. You know, the first half of the movie, he was acting kind of, I don't know. But side note, Gohan was kind of showing his inner Goku, you know, because he was ignoring his child so he could go, do what he was passionate about. Goku loves fighting. He's passionate about fighting. So when he quote unquote abandons his family to indulge in his passions, it's always going to be fighting some powerful opponent. Gohan's passion is scholarship. So Gohan goes out to study. Well, he stays in the house to study, but like he ignores his daughter so he can go study. So it's interesting that Gohan and Goku have that similarity. It shows that he is like his father. He's just not he's like his father but in his own way. Yeah. At first I thought it was just a Saiyan thing. Like Saiyans they weren't very close with their children, but like Vegeta, like he's not cool with abandoning his family like Goku is, and he's the prince. So like I know in the Broly movie, who was it? Bardock. His wife was like, Gine. She said, saying fathers usually aren't that close to their children, but yeah, Vegeta was, and he's like the prime example of what a Saiyan should be. So I don't know why he didn't fit the stereotype. So I'm guessing it's just a Goku thing. His family, probably a Bardock thing. And it was kind of weird that Videl couldn't make time for her own daughter. She didn't make time for her own daughter or try and convince her husband to. They just called Piccolo. But we'll ignore that. We'll let it slide. Yeah. They even name dropped Hercule. Yet he didn't have time to try and take care of his own granddaughter. Very strange. But we'll ignore that too. Just let that slide. Piccolo's relationship with Pam was great because Piccolo always gets along with the kids. First off with Gohan, back when he was still evil, but he bonded with him and he kind of turned to the good side for the most part. And then Goten and Trunks, he didn't really spend that much time with them, but I think he kind of like he was a mentor to them a little bit. And then of course Pan, he's more like a grandfather to her, I guess, because in the actual Super anime, he does kind of act like he's her grandpa because he watches over her like he watched over Gohan. And yeah, I mean their relationship in this movie is pretty sweet. And yeah, I mean enough of Piccolo. Gohan in this movie, he's actually, he's on some foo in the beginning, but he gets better as the movie goes on. And I mean, he wasn't too out of character, but like he was kind of out of control. But I do like he acts like his dad. Matter of fact, people have been commenting on his hair in this movie. His hair like was looking real bad in the other movies. His super hair is just terrible. But in this super movie, this man had a glow up. I like that his hair actually is it doesn't look exactly like Goku's hair, but he looks like he's the son of Goku. They made him actually look like the son of Goku, and the way he was acting, you could believe that he came from Goku, but like he was influenced by Piccolo. And I like that he has Piccolo's gi on, like his purple gi. I think personally he looks better in the purple gi, to be honest. And the purple or the orange works either way. Of course, I'm biased because I like Teen Gohan, but yeah, I mean, he was looking cool. And then anything other than Saiyaman, I mean, Saiyaman with a do rag, yeah, I'll go with that. But the helmet, I wasn't feeling it. But yeah, he was looking good in this movie, man. So he had to glow with the hair, actually acting like the son of Goku, acting like a Saiyan. And yeah, but back to Piccolo real quick. This movie really showcases his intelligence because Piccolo is a smart character, but they kind of ignored that for a long time. But the way he was a spy, like he turned on spy mode. He was on point. Like he took over 94's position just seamlessly, and no one noticed. I thought he was gonna get caught. The whole movie, he never got caught. He revealed himself. Like these people didn't realize it was him, especially not the robots. I thought the robots were gonna like be able to scan you or something. Like I thought they were gonna feel his energy or something and be like, "Oh, that's the guy I was fighting." But no, the whole movie, the robot never took no information in on Piccolo to know it was him. Very interesting. Oh yeah, that reminds me of Pan when she knew who Piccolo was by sensing his energy, but Gohan didn't. Cause like I said in the first half, he was acting like a chump. Like Gohan was really acting brand new or something. I don't know what was he doing. I don't know what he was on, but yeah, he's out of control. But yeah, Piccolo got a lot of information from them too. Like as he infiltrates, like it's kind of obvious he kind of is giving it away because they're saying stuff, and he's like, "What?" But no one noticed. All his reactions to like their evil plan or whatever. The man, like, no one noticed what he was doing, which is weird, but I don't know. Very strange. And he was sweating too. Piccolo was actually sweating. He was scared. Yeah, I can respect what they did with the villains. It was kind of a coincidence how they made the grandson of Dr. Gero a crazy scientist that also makes androids, but his androids are like god tier. But his grandfather, yeah, that was kind of weird. But I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. Yeah, Dr. Hedo, he was the most anime character of all. Like his the way he said like he put some liquid in his skin that made it strong and could take strong impacts. That's the most anime thing ever. Just everything he invented was just weird and goofy, but yeah, I love it. I mean, this new era of Dragon Ball, very interesting. I wonder what they'll do with his character. I wonder if he's going to stay and like actually be a character in the anime. Yeah, and then I think it was Magenta. Yeah, Magenta, the son of Red. Magenta and his right hand man are evil, so they're like evil evil. So they get killed in the end of the movie. Their punishment is death. But like Hedo, he wasn't really a villain per se. He was just being irresponsible with his super genius. So he got turned to the side of good and joined the team. Interesting. You know what? I just realized Piccolo did that with Goku. Goku eventually won Piccolo over, or Gohan. Actually, Gohan won him over, not Goku. But yeah, that's besides the point. Piccolo now he's become a hero, and he's winning over bad guys. So I guess that's actually kind of cool how they kind of paid it forward. Yeah, Gamma 2 had the personality, and Gamma 1 was the one who was more of a stoic character, but it felt like Gamma 1 was like really a character too. Like the way they didn't make him like a run of the mill, has no feelings type of guy. They actually gave him character. He felt things, he just wasn't super animated about it. But Gamma 2 was actually really entertaining. Like I actually enjoyed his character the most out of the group, and his sacrifice. I mean, like I actually cared about Gamma 2. I was actually upset that he died. Like I was like, damn, they couldn't kill the Gamma 1 or like kill Hedo or somebody. Like I don't want Gamma 2 to die. I wanted Gamma 2 to be a character. I wanted him to should stay with the group and be friends with everybody. But nah, unfortunately, he got destroyed. All that was left of him was his little cape, little piece of his cape. Now for the transformations. So first off, we got Piccolo Orange or Orange Piccolo. I mean, it's a cool concept. It's so brand new. It's hard to. I'm still in shock that they gave him a new form to begin with. But I mean, making him go from green to orange, like, I mean, that's valid. It's a valid transformation. He becomes all big and buff. I didn't expect him to become all big and buff, like, what is it, Super Saiyan 2 or Grade 2, whatever you want to call it. Didn't expect him to go all buff like that. But orange, I think I was already spoiled. Someone said he was gonna turn orange. I couldn't avoid the spoilers. But yeah, crazy. He looks cool. He looks beefy. I respect it. Now Gohan's transformation. Now Gohan's transformation. I mean that transformation is kind of weird to me. I don't really understand what it is. Like he just became that out of nowhere. I feel like he didn't do anything to receive this transformation. They kind of just said Gohan needs a new transformation because Piccolo got one. So here we go. And his hair just turned white and became really long. And then he beat the bad guy. But you know, it is what it is. What do you really expect? And Go Tanks. So this isn't exactly adult Go Tanks. They I think they're teenagers. So it's like teen Go Tanks. And I mean, long awaited. Everyone wanted Trunks and Goten to grow up. They wanted their designs to change, and they finally did in this 3D movie. So I mean, I wish they had done it in 2D, but yeah, it's good enough. And yeah, I mean, their designs look decent enough. It's them. It's Trunks and Goten. They form Gotenks, but they form fat Gotenks because they fucked up the transformation. Because of course, it makes sense. They probably haven't done that in a long time. When was the last time they did that? Like, I don't even know. I don't read the manga, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, Gotenks fat. He doesn't really help that much, but he does a little bit. And he cut his pants, and he's just showing his ass for like the latter half of the fight or something like that. So like, I mean, I guess that's funny for the kids that he's showing his ass. Gotenks. Now there was actually a funny joke. Gotenks actually had a funny joke in this movie when he insulted Bulma. I forgot what he said, but it was actually hilarious. Cause I love how Bulma turned around and she knew it was her son. She knew Gotenks was innocent and he would never say nothing like that. She calls him out, says, Trunks, is that you? Was that you, Trunks? Ah man, that part was hilarious. But yeah, yeah, epic. Epic stuff, guys. Epic stuff. Yeah, I gotta mention Cell Max as well. Obviously we all know he wasn't that important to the film. They just needed some ultimate bad to defeat, and that's what they got. They brought Cell back, and he wasn't really Cell because he seemed like he was mindless, like Broly. As soon as I saw him come out of the thing, he just started screaming his lungs off. This man just started yelling. I was like, yeah, this is like a Broly, like the original Broly movie, kinda, or like Broly 2, the second Broly, when he like comes back and he just starts yelling at everyone. I don't think he talks in that one. In the first Broly, he like talks shit and like he's mad, but then in the second one, he's just screaming Kakarot and yelling, and then the third one, he's just a monster. So like basically, it's Bio Broly. Yeah, Cell Max is basically Bio Broly. He doesn't absorb people, and he's really really large. He's like 20 feet tall or something, or 50 feet tall. He's just really big. Like I didn't realize how big he was gonna be, and I don't understand why he was that big. I guess because they wanted to bring back Piccolo's old move where he just becomes giant. Because they kind of ignored that in all of Dragon Ball Z. The only time they kind of show his power of growing and stuff is when he stretches his arms. But that was only in the movies. He only stretches his arms in the movies that weren't canon. And other than that, he doesn't use those powers. And the last time he used his powers to grow was like in Dragon Ball, the actual Dragon Ball um anime, because I know the manga is just called Dragon Ball. For all you anime nerds that'll come after me. But yeah, and I mean that's cool. I'm not old enough to remember Dragon Ball when it first came out, so like I wasn't really worried about him getting large, but to bring back old things is cool to me. As a matter of fact, let me name off all the characters they didn't bring into this film. And like where were they at? Because I didn't see Roshi, Yamcha, Tien Shinhan, Chaozu, Poir, Oolong, Chi Chi, Ox King, Bulla, Dr. Briefs, King Kai, Supreme Kai, Old Kai, Kabito Kai, Oob, Launch, Bubbles, Gregory, King Yemma, Mr. Popo, the Grand Priest wasn't here, Vados, um, Zeno, where was he at? And Future Trunks didn't show up. And where's Tarble? Like, is he still floating around the universe and his wife? Did he have any hybrid Saiyan children with that marshmallow lady? Next Dragon Ball movie they make needs to have Tarble in it. I want to see him. And he needs to have like hybrid children. Marshmallow Saiyans. Alright, if you made it past all that rambling to the end of the video, then consider giving me a subscribe, liking the video, and dropping a comment below. Alright guys, peace.